So to make the Eton Mess, I'm going to use strawberries. You can use any sort of combination of summer fruits like strawberries, raspberries or blackberries, but mine is just going to be strawberries. So I've got most of a punnet of strawberries here, and I'm going to mash half of them. So I need to take the hull out of them, the calyx out. So either I can pull it like that, or if you've got a gadget, this one was from Lakeland, you push that in, let it close and twist it and it will come out. So I'll give a close-up shot of that one. So with the hulling gadget, I open it up, press it over the top of the calyx, twist it and pull it, and then I can discard the green bit, or if you want to just get hold of it and pull it out. Another way to do it is just to take a knife and to cut across the top, which is okay in a recipe like this where you're going to be mashing them, the shape doesn't matter. But if you wanted nice slices to garnish your dessert with, then to have a flat edge isn't so good. So I'm going to put about half of these into the bowl and mash them up. You can either use a fork for mashing or you can use a potato masher. So that's got those reasonably smooth now. Just clean off the potato masher. And then to give some texture to the dessert, I'm going to roughly chop the remaining strawberries into the bowl. So I'm cutting them into quarters. It's probably safer actually if you do this on the chopping board, place it on the board, cut it in half lengthways, then put the flat side down and cut in half.
Okay.
So I'm cutting the strawberry in half lengthways, resting it on the flat side and then cutting it again. Now that the strawberries are ready, I'm going to whip the cream. So the cream is best if it's really well chilled, and I'm using an electric whisk because it'll be quicker. You can use a hand whisk if you don't have an electric one. And if you don't have any whisk, you could actually put two forks together back to back and use them, but that takes a very long time to whisk it up. Sometimes useful to remember though in emergencies if you go somewhere and forget to take a whisk with you. So the important thing when whisking cream is not to over whip it. It's very easy to over whip it and then it separates, and it's like making butter really. You're left with a solid mass, well it's sort of granular looking, but it's actually butter with a running liquid, so you're sort of over whipping it, you separate it into curds and whey. So you need to stop whipping it before it gets to that stage. So you can see it's starting to get lots of bubbles in it. Now, traditional Eton Mess is really just plain. It's got the fruit, the cream and meringue. But you can make it slightly different by adding some flavouring. Now, a flavour that goes really well with strawberries is to use some vanilla extract. And I really like using pure vanilla extract rather than an essence. If it's an extract, then it's natural vanilla. If it's called vanilla essence, and it tends to be a fake vanilla flavour, it's sort of a manufactured artificial flavouring. So vanilla extract has a more natural taste to it. But if you want something that tastes sort of quite British, then rose water can be added to it, because English roses are sort of known as being some of the best roses in the world. Or you can add some elderflower cordial. I think today I'm going to add a little bit of the cordial because May is the time of the year that you get elderflowers. So I'm now going to finish whisking this in. So it's ready now. I can see that when I stir the whisk in it, I can see the trail. So that's as thick as I want it to be, because as I'm adding the other ingredients and stirring it, it will thicken a little bit more. So I've got meringues to add and the strawberry mixture. The meringues I put down for you to get meringue nests. I actually made meringues. I don't know if any of you tried making them, because I did give you the link as well if you wanted to make your own. So these can just be crumbled, that's a very hard one, into the cream. I like Eton Mess when it's freshly made, because if you make it too far in advance, then the meringue begins to go soggy, and it's nice if it's still got some crisp texture to it. So it all depends what size meringues you're using as to how much you need. Just going to add that one. Actually, I think it could do with perhaps another small one. And then I'm going to tip in my strawberry mixture. And something that I like to add to my Eton Mess is not traditional, but I like adding it, is some marshmallows. So what I've got here is mini marshmallows. So I'll put a few of those in. If you've got big marshmallows, they're better cut into quarters. And to cut them, if you try cutting them with a knife, you'll find that it'll stick. So if you cut them with scissors, but dip the blades of the scissors into cold water first, and then they won't stick to the marshmallows. So I'm just going to stir this in lightly. I'm going to leave it so it's slightly marbled, so you see some streaks of red, because I think it looks better to serve it that way. And then I'm going to put it into a couple of glasses. What you don't want is lots of smears on the side of whatever serving dish you're using. So I'm going to use 2 spoons. I'm going to lift up some mixture on one spoon and use the other spoon to press it off. So don't overload the spoon. And the other one. Okay, that one looks good. I think it's just a little bit more mixture on the top of the first one. And then I'm going to just garnish these ready to serve with the couple of the strawberry roses that I made earlier. So to serve, I'm going to sprinkle over a few extra marshmallows and then place a strawberry rose on top, just slightly to one side. Then they're ready for serving.